We want to do a smoky eye. We want to give it a twist. We're giving you the vivid smoky eye. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with champagne eyeshadow with a loose fluffy brush. I wanted to give her a little impact on her lid, so I mixed champagne and I mixed nude. I'm going to go ahead and wash it across the lid. And this is basically to create a nice soft kind of wash on the lid, just so we have a nice base for our application of color. Now, this is where the color comes into play. We have our beautiful Duo waterproof shadow liner in Slate. And it's fantastic because it has a very light blue shade and it has a very steel kind of gray blue shade. I'm going to take the light blue shade with a very dense brush. I'm going to pick up the product, and the reason that I love this brush is because when you pick up a cream product, you want it to have some pigment. If you pick it up with a very loose brush, it's not going to have enough pigment. So picking it up with a dense brush, I'm going to start from the outer corner of the eye, and I'm going to start in the lash line and create almost that cat eye effect, work in the lash line, and then work up on the lid. If you're looking for vivid, Navy Jet Set is your best friend. I'm going to take a thin liner brush, and I'm going to line in her lash line, and I'm just going to go right along her lash line, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Remember, start in the outer corner of the eye, move in where it tapers virtually into the lash line, disappears, and then work that outer corner of the eye. I'm just taking that brush and buzzing it over the previously applied shadow liner, and then what I will do is I'll go back in with our dense, tight brush and buff it all out. So we're going to one of our top selling shadows, Zoom, which is a beautiful seafoam green. I'm using a loose brush again because I don't want it to look too green. I want it to blend and fade over the blue. So I'm picking up just a very little product. I'm starting from the outer corner of the eye, and I'm just going to blend in. So now we have this beautiful, bold, vivid eyelid. I want to drag it down underneath. I'm going to go back to our Slate waterproof eyeliner shadow, and I really think these are so amazing for that drop shadow effect. I'm going to move to the lighter color again using a dense brush. I'm starting from the outer corner of the eye, and I'm going to move that product from the outer corner of the eye and create that intensity. So if you see right there, you get that nice kind of fade where it virtually tapers into the lash line and disappears. Shadow liners are waterproof, so you do have a dry down time factor that you need to work with. And I'm going to take that beautiful seafoam green, and I'm just going to dust it lightly over the previously applied Slate Duo shadow liner, just to give her that beautiful kind of soft, smolder, kind of vibrant, smoky effect. We're going to go back to our Navy Jet Set, which is so beautiful, and I'm going to take a very dense smudging brush. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have Giza look up to the ceiling, and I'm going to line that inner rim. This vibrant navy blue is going to create a little bit of contrast, so I'm working in the lash line in very small motions. To keep the vivid smoky eye comprehensive here, we're going to go to Bionic Mascara in Indigo Ink. And I'm going to go ahead and coat up every lash that she has, and I'm just going to keep it really beautiful because it's going to give the effect of a black lash, but it's going to have a little bit of a blue tint. If you walk into the sunlight, you'll see this little bit of blue shimmer, and it's just so beautiful. When you're doing this beautiful seafoam green eye mixed with blue, a bronze cheek and lip are always the way to go. So I'm going to use our big Starburst. So I'm taking a very full powder brush, and again I'm going to start from the outer corner of the cheek and just buff in. I want to hit the high planes of the cheekbones, and what I do is I push my brush together tight like this. I push it tight because I want a really tight impacted color on the high plane of the cheekbone. Now I'm going to loosen everything up and just dust it lightly over the entire face to give a nice bronze hue. We want to keep the lips very, very not finished. No lip liner, very undone look. So I'm taking Splendid. It's probably my new favorite shade. It's a beautiful coral. I'm just going to lightly tap it on her lips here because I'm going to use a lip gloss wand to blend it all together. And now I'm taking High Shine Gloss, which is going to amp this look up 20 notches. I'm just going to soften that Splendid color down a bit, give her a really soft apricot finish to her lips. So we have a nice coordinated cheek, lip, and a beautiful, bold, vivid eye. I think this gloss is so amazing because the light reflective properties to it, it adds this shine that clear gloss can never give you. There we have it, our beautiful, bold, vivid eye. Look at that, it's stunning. Beautiful colors on the eyes, soft, beautiful contours on the cheeks, and a beautiful, soft, beautiful lip.